All right, everyone, super excited. This is the first demo video that we're publishing in a series of a lot of videos to come. In this video, Leonardo, our product manager, is going to run you through how in less than an hour you can build an AI-powered assistant, in this case, published in Telegram. Now, this doesn't use grindery technology at all. It just uses a no or low-code tool like FlowXO. Why is this important? Because it teaches you how to build this kind of assistance, which in the next step is going to allow you to monetize them. And second, it makes the point that you can use no code and low code tools to build super powerful systems. Okay. And finally, to keep in mind, because you're likely all familiar with custom GPTs, think about this as a way to build better custom GPTs. Better because you got more features, more integrations, more things that you can do. Better because you can publish them to any platform. Custom GPTs are confined, obviously, to the ChatGPT platform. However, if you use a system like FlowXO, you can then publish directly to Telegram or the web or to WhatsApp. So you have this freedom of the stack and client that we're all looking for. So let's dive right into it.
Hello everyone, my name is Leonardo. I'm product manager at grindery.com, and I'm going to show you in this video how to create your AI designer assistant for Telegram. Okay, this video will be in three parts. In the first part, we're going to show you how to create your Telegram bot. You will need to use bot father. We'll explain you how to use it, and you will need to set up your bot settings, okay, which includes the name, description, about text, bot pic, etc. Okay. In the part 2, we're going to run you through the FlowXO setup. FlowXO is the platform we're going to be using to control our bot, okay, to configure our bot and our assistant, okay. And we will show you how to create your bot in FlowXO, how to connect your Telegram bot to your FlowXO bot, how to create an assistant, which is an AI assistant, how to configure the assistant, and how to connect your assistant to your bot. Okay? And in the part 3, we're going to show you how to test your assistant. So we will have our assistant live. Okay, so we will do a live testing, and I'm going to show you a little bit about the run logs so you can actually test and debug your assistant in case there are some problems. And then I will show you how to adjust and improve your assistant. Okay, so that's it. Let's go right into the video. Thanks. Hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you how to create a designer bot for Telegram, which will be an AI assistant to help you with your designs. First of all, we need to go to bot father, okay? And we're gonna type the command new bot to create the bot, okay? And the first thing it's going to ask me is the bot name, okay? So I will go to ChatGPT and I will tell him, hey, can you help me create a Telegram bot? I want to make a design assistant. I like this one. Let's see if we can use it. Perfect. So now we need to add the username for the bot, which is the name, and always needs to end with bot. Okay, so we're gonna call it color name bot. It's already taken, so let's try. Also taken, so let's try a different one. Let's try this one. Also taken. Let's try this one. Perfect. This one works. And now we are going to do the configuration and the basic setup. For this, we need to type my bots. We're going to access the list of the bots, and we need to select our bot. Okay. So basically, we need to click on Edit Bot, and we see that the name is color made, so we need to change it to use the new name, which is Design Boutique. Perfect. And now we see that we need an about text, a description text, description picture, bot pick commands, and privacy policy. So I will ask for the about and the description now. Notice that the about text is maximum 120 characters, and it's also 512 characters. Okay. Perfect. So again, we go to Edit Bot, and we're gonna edit the about text. We can just paste in here. Perfect. Go back to the bot. We're gonna edit, and we're gonna edit the description. Paste it in here. Perfect. So now the next thing we need is a description picture. So let's ask ChatGPT. Notice that the description picture needs to be 640 360 pixels. So I will ask him to, let's do something very colorful and stylish, with a creative tone. Use gradient for background. Maybe a explosion of colors would work nice. Perfect. I really like this one. So I'll just copy the image, paste it in here. Doesn't work. While we wait, I will fix the name. Still wrong. Okay, let's see if it works now. Okay, it works. Now we need bot pick. Perfect. Just need to copy paste the image. Very good. And then next we don't need comments for now. We just need a privacy policy. Okay, we're gonna use the standard for now. Perfect. And now we have the bot set. Okay, if we check into the bot, we can see now that the description image is going to show in here, and also this is the description that we set. We can see that the bot pick is also shown in here. Is what you're gonna see in the list of chats, and you have the about text in here inside the profile of the bot. Okay, now we're gonna click on start. So now we have a new conversation with the bot, and right now it's empty. So I'm going to show you next how to set up our assistant so the bot actually start doing things for us. Okay. So to configure our bot and our assistant, we need to go into FlowXO. This is the platform I'm going to use to control my bot, to configure my bot, and I just need to sign in. Okay. Now that we are in, we need to go into bots. Okay, in here into the menu, and we need to click here to create a new bot. Okay, we need to select Telegram, and we're gonna give it a name, which is Design Boutique. We need a welcome text. I'm going to use this for now. And now we need the bot username and the bot token. Okay, to get this, we can go back to bot father. Okay, and when we created the bot, we received this message. Okay, in this message we have the bot token, and this is what we need to copy and paste into here, so we actually are able to connect the bot to FlowXO. Okay, so with this we can control the bot from FlowXO, and the bot username is basically this. Okay, design boutique underscore bot. So now that we are all set, we don't need main menu for now, assistant and everything else. We can click on next, click on start chat, and it will send us to our bot. Okay, so now the bot is connected to FlowXO, and if I go, for example, to do start, it will send me the welcome message, but still it does nothing because we didn't configure anything yet. So now I'm going to start configuring my bot, and for this we go back to FlowXO. Okay, we click on done, and we can go here where it says AI assistance, and we are going to create a new assistant. To create a new assistant, we need to give it a name, a description, a goal. Okay, it's what the assistant will try to achieve. Then we need to give assistant persona, which is kind of the personality of this assistant. We need to give instructions. It's how the assistant will interact with the user. What's the flow that he needs to follow to achieve the goal. We need to give user description, which is basically a description of what type of user or audience the bot will talk to. We need to select the AI model, the AI connection, history of messages, timeout, and voice responses. Okay. Then we also need to set up output fields and assistant tools, and we are going to talk about this a little bit later. Okay. So for now, we're going to start only with name, description, goal, etc. And for this, we go back to ChatGPT, and we will tell ChatGPT that I'm going to configure my bot as an assistant in FlowXO. To configure assistant, I need to input provide the following. And what I'm doing here is I'm sharing with ChatGPT all the information I need, so it has the right context, and he knows what he needs to give me. Okay. Voice responses I will do when the user sent an audio. I will choose Onyx, and we need to add voice instructions as well. and tools. Perfect. So now we have design boutique. We can put it here into the name. We have our description. We have our goal. We have our assistant persona. We have our instructions. We have our user description. Voice instructions as well. And for the AI model, I'm going to use GPT 4.1 mini because it's cheap. And AI connection, you can use directly AI via FlowXO, which will connect you to ChatGPT. You can set up your own connection if you have a ChatGPT business account. And in this case, I'm going to connect to Grindery knowledge base, which is our own ChatGPT. Okay, 10 is okay. This we will do none. Perfect. So we can click now on create assistant, and again, output fields and assistant tools. We will take care of this in a moment. Okay. So let's create the assistant. The assistant is now saved. And now we're going to look into the output fields and the tools. Okay. So for this, let me explain you a little bit what the output is. Basically, the output is what the assistant will try to get before he finishes the interaction with the user. So let me start with a simple example here. Let's do image prompt. This is going to be a text field. We don't need to make it required. And here options and format is in case you have a choice, for example, like 1, 2, 3. So it's always going to use these options. And here is a format in case you want, for example, a date formatted into a certain way. So for this case, we don't need options and format because it's going to be open. So we can just click save. Okay. Let's do also image URL. It's going to be also a text field, not required. Save. Okay. Design style and design type, I think we don't need for now. So we can just continue with the tools. Okay. In this case, the tools is very similar to the MCPs. Okay. So it's a way for the assistant or the AI model to connect to different kind of resources that he has outside of the LLM model. Okay, so for example, if you want to read a website page, or you want to give him a document, or you want to connect to another assistant, so you want to make two assistants communicate with each other, you can do it using tools. Okay, so in this case, this is all the type of tools you have. So knowledge base query, it will just make a question to one of your documents. Live chat, if you want to transfer the conversation to a person, to a human. Query web page, you give him a URL, he will ask a question to the website. Same if you want him to read a website, you can query a file or an image. You can change text to speech. Okay, you can generate an image, edit an image, call another assistant, call a flow, which is a feature of FlowXO. You can also create flows to have a little bit more control of the input and the output and the logic of the process. You can send a menu, have a knowledge-based search, which will search on a document, send the time, or make an HTTP request, which will call an external API or a webhook. Okay. So right now what we need is to give the ability to generate an image, which is this one. Let's take the description of the tool. Text to image is okay. Quality, we're gonna do high quality. Transparency auto. PNG format is okay. Resolution, we can do maybe this one is okay for now. Style, we're gonna do photorealistic. And for the model, we're gonna use DALI 3. Okay, we can update tool. And now we have the tool created in here. Let's add another tool and let's do edit image. Just in case the user is not happy with the image that the assistant generated, we can always edit the image. Okay, so always have the ability to modify existing images. Okay, in this case we're going to use also high quality, same resolution, PNG, update tool. Okay, so now our assistant has everything he needs or it needs to interact with the user and generate an image as an output. Okay, you can check the instructions. We can check the instructions again just to know how it's going to work. So it will start by greeting the user. It will send you a welcome message. Then it will start asking questions of what type of design, just to get clarification, like what the user wants or needs. Then once it's clear, he will try to generate an image using that description from the user or that prompt. We will tell him to keep the message short so it doesn't bother the user with too much information. And if the user is stuck, you can always give creative ideas. Okay, so if the user doesn't know how to answer, you can always suggest something. We will use an encouraging tone to make users feel excited about the design. And let's avoid technical explanation unless the user asks it explicitly. Okay, so we can save the changes. Now it's done and we have our assistant created. Okay, and now I'm going to show you how to connect your assistant to your bot. So you go back to bots. You need to find your bot, which is here, Design Boutique. And in this menu, you have this field called Assistant. So you just need to find your assistant here, Design Boutique, and select. Okay. Now we can click on Next. Done. Now it's saved. We can check that the assistant is now connected. And now we can go back to our bot to try if the assistant is working the way we expect. Okay, perfect. Now to test our assistant, we just need to go to our Telegram bot and we can clean up here and start our assistant again. And I will ask him to help me with a design. Hi. So let's ask for a logo design. Let's use something modern and minimal. Let's say my company is called Healthy Choice. We make we'll ask him to suggest me something. Okay, let's try with this idea. Okay, I like this mockup, and I will ask him just to improve it a little bit and make it something more playful and colorful. So let's just ask, can you improve this design a little bit and make it more playful, colorful? Perfect. While it's generating the design, I will show you how to debug your assistant, okay? So you can go here to AI assistants in FlowXO, find your assistant here, Design Boutique, and you can click here on Run History. And we can see here our interaction. If we click on Run Log, you can see what are the steps the assistant is taking. And you can see here in the sidebar also the conversation, okay? So you can see here he's asking me questions and I'm replying. And here it's using the tools that we set. So in this case, it's using the image generator. He's suggesting this prompt, taking the information I provided, and here is the tool result with the image generated. Okay, here it's continuing the conversation, and it seems that I already created the image. So let's take a look. Not yet. Okay, let's say yes. We have an error here. It could not create the image. So let's go and fix that. So in here, it looks like the model I'm using is not available. So let's make sure I'm using the right models. Okay. And now we have the healthy choices. So I like this one much more because again, it's more playful. And now we will ask him to make, for example, a mock-up for our website. Okay. And because we set voice responses, We can also talk to the bot or to the assistant directly with voice. Okay, so I will just ask him, hey, can you help me make a mock-up for my website for my Healthy Choices company? I want to keep a playful and colorful hero section with a lot of healthy options for meals and food, and show very vibrant colors and a cool design. Okay, we can see that he understood my request and he will reply to me. Let's listen to his reply.
Absolutely. I'll create a vibrant and playful hero section mockup for your Healthy Choices website. It will showcase a variety of healthy meal options with bright, lively colors and a modern, cool design. Do you have any specific elements or text you'd like included in the hero section, such as a tagline or call to action button?
Perfect. So I just asked him to surprise me. Let's see what he can do. Okay, I like this. It well, live well. We can see that the text here is a little bit strange, so I will ask him just to remove the text. Hi, can you make a variation but without text? Because I see that the text you provided is a little bit blurry. So make only the title and that's it, but no text. Okay. Let's see what he can do. Okay, he didn't understand very well the request. So let's just try again. And then while he's doing the design, I will make also a comment about something that is very cool. It's that because the assistant is connected to my LLM, to ChatGPT, and it has AI in it, you can interact with the assistant on any language you want, and it will understand your request. So in the next example, I will just ask him, oh, this is very good. So I will ask him in Spanish, for example, okay? I will ask him to make me a t-shirt. I will tell him that we have an event in a few days, and I need a t-shirt for the event. Make it also very colorful and show in the same style, okay? But I will tell him in Spanish just to test that he will understand. Hola, dentro de unos días tenemos un evento programado para presentar la empresa. Me gustaría poder hacer unas camisetas con un diseño que mantenga los mismos estilos y sea muy colorido para llamar la atención de los invitados del evento. ¿Me puedes ayudar con el diseño de estas camisetas? Okay, I just asked him to make the t-shirts.
Hola, claro que sí, me encantaría ayudarte a diseñar unas camisetas coloridas y llamativas para tu evento. ¿Quieres que el diseño incluya el logo de Healthy Choices con los colores vibrantes que hemos usado? ¿O prefieres algo más abstracto o con elementos relacionados con la salud y la naturaleza? Cuéntame un poco más para crear algo espectacular.
Perfect. So he's asking me what is the best style, and I will tell him just to use the logo and the vibrant colors. And let's see what he can do. Perfect. This is very, very cool. I really like it. And I will just ask him to make a variation just to test. To make it a white t-shirt. Okay. And that would be it. You can go and check the bot. It's already live in Telegram. You just need to use this username. You can see all the designs that he generated in just a few minutes. And if you want to improve your assistant, you just need to go here and play a little bit with the goal, the persona, and the instructions to adjust to your style and your preference. Okay, and you can always use ChatGPT for that. You just need to tell to ChatGPT what you want to do very clearly, and he will just help you with that. Okay, so we can make our designer assistant more intelligent. But that would be it. We can see here the new version for the t-shirt. Okay, and that's all. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.
All right, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this short, 40-minute tutorial with Leonardo. And from now, you can go and build your own AI assistants and publish them to Telegram or any of the other platforms. Remember, this is simply a way to build better custom GPTs, better because you have more features, more integrations, and because you can use different LLMs and publish to different clients. So this is just here to validate our approach on how we are moving forward and how we are building towards our minimum viable economy that's going to allow you to monetize your agents and assistants looking forward. So excited about the things to come. Subscribe. We'll learn a lot more. Thanks for watching. Tim out.